Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on a new fragrance that I recently discovered at Scent Explore, a whole brand that I just discovered. They're actually a very well-known brand, but this is just my first time to smell their fragrances in person. This fragrance that I'm going to be showing you guys is actually 100% unisex. I don't think it really leans feminine or masculine. My brother was with me in New York City and he fell absolutely in love with this fragrance as well. I'm just making this video directed towards women because I think that for a woman, it's one of the best oud fragrances that a woman can wear. The company that I'm talking about is Amouroud. All of their fragrances were amazingly unique and very, very high quality. I got to try a few of their collections, but the Elixir collection is the one that I really fell in love with. This collection is made up of extrait de parfums, and I have my favorite from the collection here. This one is called Golden Oud. This is just what the packaging looks like that it comes in. Very high quality, very luxe. It has a sleeve here that you open with the box, and then it has this really beautiful kind of like silky green fabric that holds the bottle really nicely. Really nice box for presentation. This is what the bottle looks like. It's just a very classy, elegant design. Pretty simple, but very rich looking. And the core of this fragrance is a natural Indian agarwood resin, which is also known as liquid gold. This fragrance here has notes of violet, champagne, heliotrope. Great sprayer on here. The atomizer is amazing. In the air, it's just fantastic. It has agarwood and orris, it has patchouli and vanilla, and it has this gourmandish caramel note. And when you first spray it in the top, there's this really beautiful sweetness to it. It almost has this kind of like honey-esque, ambery feel to it, but I really think that it's the caramel. It's almost even slightly fruity smelling, but it's just so beautiful and smooth and creamy. You definitely smell the oud, but it kind of has this vanilla kind of factor in there as well. Like I said, this video is titled towards women just because I think that it's kind of a different take on an oud fragrance with the gourmand notes and the sweetness. I feel like a lot of oud fragrances that I've smelled have been more, you know, mixed with things like lavender. They're fresher. This one is more of a gourmand oud fragrance, and I really think that opens up a new world for oud on women. But this fragrance is, like I said, 100% unisex. A man could easily pull this off. It really truly doesn't lean feminine or masculine. It just has a little bit of that sweetness. It has caramel, it has some vanilla, and this kind of like effervescent bubbliness from the champagne note, all mixed with this very nice oud. It's not like a barnyard oud at all. It's another reason why I'm saying this is an amazing fragrance on a woman, because I feel like men can get away with the stinkier ouds and women probably cannot. Like, it wouldn't be as appreciated on a woman, if you know what I mean. And like I said, my brother is obsessed with it. He keeps trying to take this bottle from me, and I'm like, no, this is mine. I love this fragrance as well. It's definitely one that I'm going to be rocking this winter, but honestly, this could be pulled off. I think you could pull it off year round, but I do think it is better suited for the winter and fall, spring months, a little bit cooler weather, just because of that gourmandness, the caramel and the vanilla and the oud. But it does have other notes. It has a little bit of florals as well. Like I said, this very like subtle fruitiness to it that I think would make it work in the summer. If you really wanted to pull it off, you could. And I really truly believe that this is one of the most wearable, unique oud fragrances out there. It's probably the most easy oud fragrance to wear on the market. It's just so well blended and everything just works so well together. Even the patchouli in this, it just creates this like earthiness feel to it, but it's done in a way to where it's present. You can smell the earthiness, you can smell the patchouli, but it doesn't take away from everything else. Like, it's there, but it's so subtle. And I really appreciate this fragrance. Absolutely beautiful creation by Amouroud. It's really unlike anything that I've ever smelled before. The performance on this is really good as well. In terms of longevity, I've gotten 8 to 10 hours with it. In terms of projection, it's not the absolute best. It's not a total beast. I think it projects very well for like the first 4 hours that you wear it, and then after that it kind of becomes a more subtle scent, which honestly I really appreciate about this, because I think it's really nice that it becomes one of those fragrances that you want to get really close up to someone to smell. It really draws people in. It's a little pricey, but I definitely think that it's worth it. You're buying the brand and you're buying the uniqueness of the juice. It's just, like I said, it's unlike anything that I've smelled before in terms of an oud fragrance. It's just a totally different take versus your typical oud for greatness, fresh, kind of green oud fragrances. This is definitely different and I love it. If you guys have the opportunity to come to Scent Explore next year, you absolutely have to. Amazing once in a lifetime experience to meet all these different brands and all these different influencers. It's just such a amazing community. And I mean, I say this in almost every video. I pinch myself every day that I am a part of it. I'm so grateful. So that's my video for you guys. Definitely check out Amouroud. I'll leave a link in the description, and try to find some samples if you can and test it out. And I definitely vouch for it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.